Good morning, Sagittarius. Happy Eclipse Day. Happy Eclipse Day. I hope this day finds you well. I wasn't going to do any readings today, but I don't know. We're just going to go over what you're feeling, what the flow of the day is. And it feels really good, but if you have a cardinal rising sign, you may be feeling this energy and the energy of change and transformation the most, which Aries, Libra, Cancer, Leo, I believe, So let's get into it. Can we talk, Sag? So, the energy being brought to you from the cosmos, Sagittarius. First, let's get into your vibration here. Let's do it. And it's really good. I mean, feeling really good because empowerment is here. And I do feel actually, this is really interesting, but I feel like there's a lot of energy I don't want to say being with others, but showing up with others today. And just allowing whatever comes to come with allowance. So you're definitely in this energy of openness. And it does feel like a connection day, to be honest with you, Sag. So the people affecting your day is very interesting because I feel like there may be something going on with a friend, because friend zone is here with the deets. I don't know. It really kind of feels like this friend is in a good place. I feel like they're giving you details. Now, immature energy is reversed. So it's like something for them has undergone some growth, or they have undergone growth. I mean, however you choose to look at it, right? So, and there is communication here. So there is, honestly, you showing up with others today. So that's, I don't know that that's positive or negative, Sagittarius. I mean, to be quite honest with you, sometimes we don't have any choice, right? But there is something shifting in you. And that is, I mean, maybe there were times in the past where you didn't express your feelings on things. And I think like I saw this in recent readings. Because underneath the deck is the eclipse, Sag. So that's definitely about change, right? What else is under the deck is Taurus, which usually is about your possessions, but I feel like there are things coming into balance, particularly there's stability coming into your relationships. Now, I don't know about you, but it feels like everyone's kind of been thinking about their relationships with others, like whoever, your friends, your family, your romantic relationships. And Saturn is here, which is basically, this is all about truth, right? But I really feel as if it's like facing the truth about what needs to be balanced. What is stable for you, grounding, that's kind of that energy too, especially since the eighth house is here. You could really be getting information because the eighth house does have to do with others. And it also has to do with resources and transformation. So, I mean, there could be this energy of you like facing the truth about your finances, say, or your possessions, because Taurus does rule that area, right? That second house energy. But it's also, you know, it's like taking the lesson on what you can balance out, what you can't, what needs to end, what needs to begin, you know, in order for you to like encompass your your energy, like to call your power. And with the lunar eclipse being reversed, which is interesting, you might have been, especially if some things wanted to end during the first eclipse and you pushed against it, there's a sense of really accepting it now. Okay, yeah. Yes, I would have said, Sag. So basically, and I see it, like 12th house is like, well, it is the house of our undoing. It can be those hidden things. It could even be us, hiding from things we don't want to deal with, right? It is a Pisces house too. I know for those of you who have strong 12th house energy, like I have Saturn in the 12th house and I'm a 12th house Pisces. So that tends to do with isolating yourself, right? And I feel like there is this sense of what's being imploded is you're not hiding from feelings. You're not going to not express your feelings. As a matter of fact, it feels like you may be expressing your feelings pretty damn soon because communication is here, And this Cancer energy is, a lot of the times Cancer will hide their feelings, which I can't imagine because I have known Cancers. And in my experience, they don't really, I always feel like Cancer expresses every feeling they have. But that's just me. Like I have cousins who are Cancers and they're very very much about expressing their feelings. But, and whenever a Cancer gets mad, it comes out of an emotional place. And that's why it can seem so like a lot, right? Like a lot. But what you're receiving are things working out for you. This is about harvest. This is about change. And so definitely, and this transit actually helps Sagittarius, because I believe that it's trining for Sagittarius, but I could be wrong. I'm not, like I said, I'm not an astrology expert, right? But there's definitely a sense of I'm not going to, hide from what I feel. I'm not going to escape anything. I'm going to express my feelings. Now with the third house, it's like kind of wanting to plan your words carefully. But it does feel like there's something coming in today about communication. You could be having a conversation in which you express your feelings. We'll look at that. But underneath the deck was interesting because you are getting information. Now, underneath the deck for me is what's rising. So this isn't necessarily what's happening right now. But you definitely are getting information that pushes you through some challenges, right? Because you're achieving the end of challenging times with the Ten of Wands. Things that have been a lot that you've been burdened by. There's definitely a sense of pushing forward and feeling more positive. So, there definitely is a lot here about information. So I don't know if you are coming into some information today, but it does really feel like there's something balancing out for you. Let's see what's on the top of this deck, Sag. Ooh. Ew. Okay. Jupiter's there. They're definitely, wow. There is a sense of an action being taken towards, life purpose, towards what your soul wants. But also, and it's going to be abundant for you. It kind of feels aggressive. That's of course Aries energy. Mars is Aries and Scorpio. But it's like some action that you've taken, and it's running a cycle. So you definitely are completing a cycle here, Sagittarius, that is going to really be positive for you and fruitful, because we love Jupiter. Jupiter is about our gains, right? And with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, this is your energy. There is a lot of collaboration going on here, working together, right? Towards balance. And I mean, you're really showing up, and it seems like other people are too. That's the sense I get, right? So events affecting your day, Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords. My goodness. I mean, that definitely is opening up, right? Opening up, and the Queen of Swords doesn't hold anything back. She's very blunt. So you definitely could be opening up. Now, you know, with the Ace of Cups, that's pretty positive. It's pretty positive, but there's a lot of truth here as well. You know, what's supporting you is the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. It's really like, it really talks about the fact that you may have been afraid that, you know, things weren't going to stabilize, and that's very much changing. But what's challenging is interesting, because I feel like it's with the Eight of Pentacles upright and the Nine of Cups sideways, it's you really questioning what you're putting work into, and whether it's worth it for you to put work into things, especially, do I even love this anymore? It's kind of that energy, right? Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, okay. Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, that's interesting. It does feel like you're sharing some truth with someone. And the Sun, okay. King of Cups. It does, you know, you're definitely in this energy of putting yourself first and doing things from the point in which, you know, like, what is good for you? What do you still want to give to? What do you not want to give to anymore? You know, and it kind of feels a lot like you've definitely done some work to create some balance in your emotions, and move towards, you know, new things. Move towards new things. That's very interesting, Sagittarius. And it also feels like there's this sense of, like, gotten all you could out of certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, knowing when to walk away from things. And I like it. I like it. So what do we need to know about these messages coming in? What's with this communication? Three of Cups, definitely from friends. What is this communication? But it doesn't feel bad. I mean, it feels good. Communication. There's a sense of coming together on making things work out in some relationships. So tell me about the Three of Cups. Nine of Wands. Yeah. There's some healing coming in with some of your relationships that have been challenging. So tell me about this relationship. Seven of Cups. There was a lot of confusion, so there may be very much this clearing up confusion. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Things moving into, there's some working things out for the long term. Sagittarius. Wow. Oh, there you go. The Tower. What's the Tower about? What's the Tower about, Sag? Oh, wow. What's this Tower about? There definitely is healing patterns here. Healing patterns, learning the lesson, right? And with the Wheel of Fortune being here, this actually will have a good result. Judgment. Wow, a lot of major energy. And I feel like things are just getting much clearer for you in terms of what you need to do next. Yeah, look at this. Two of Swords, Six of Cups, Three of Wands. Like, you may have not won it. Yeah, and it definitely feels like, you know what, this is not a conversation that I wanted to have, you know. And you may have really avoided telling someone how you truly feel. You know, maybe you didn't want to hurt their feelings. Maybe this person was sensitive. But there is this energy of saying the hard thing even though it needs to be said. And believe it or not, Sagittarius, this is going to work out well because it comes into a Three of Cups energy. So there's definitely healing, a lot of communication, you know, and we're celebrating with the Three of Cups. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you are breaking a pattern with people, or it could be one particular person that makes a big difference for the future. You know, whether that's you're stepping off for good or, you know, things really coming back around, you know, whatever it is, you're here for it. You're not holding back anymore. Okay. What else do we need to see? What else does Sagittarius need to see about today? But there does, and I'm telling you seriously, I mean, y'all can take this like however you feel like it plays out for you. But this feels like a friendship. What else does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? The Sagittarius, it feels like there is some moving past some things that didn't feel good. What does Sagittarius need to know? Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is, Sag, but there is like a big conversation coming today. Lovers, Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Wow, okay. And look at this. Like, there's a lot of clarity, and this will actually, and this is a very emotional conversation, Sag. I can tell you that. Seven of Swords and Justice. Like, it's all there. Like, whatever wasn't talked about is all of a sudden being completely talked about. And I feel like there were things you didn't know. For sure. Wow. So much about communication. There definitely is a pattern being broken here with the Strength card, the Eight of Wands, the Devil, and the Fool. Wow. And the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like this is a fated event, Sag. And Judgment. Wow. Could be an apology that was a long time in coming. It could also be that the universe has really brought this, like, you're not expecting this, but it's really going to have a lot to do with your path going forward. It definitely is. And it kind of feels like wherever this was making things stuck for you is really going to push you forward to a new beginning. Now, you could be having a new beginning with, whoever this is or whoever these people are. But I can tell you there's a huge clearing of the air and a lot of things being said that have not been said. And I feel like this may have been like a pattern that you repeated over and over and over again. Wow. But I can tell you, Sagittarius, that you're not holding back at all. And I feel also like maybe there are times, especially with whoever this is, that you held back so that you would not hurt their feelings, but you're not doing that anymore. So let's see what your mindful message is. Because because that's a change that's happening in you. I'm not doing that, anymore. Period. And maybe that's what's working out. Maybe that's something you've been working on. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I don't think you expect to hear from this person either. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and enjoying self-care, Sag. So let's see what the mantra is today. What is the mantra for the day? Sagittarius. Can I have one card for Sagittarius, please? One card for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. My greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. Okay. That's so true, Sag. Your animal spirit card. What do you want to tell Sagittarius? What are you gifting Sagittarius with? Sagittarius. What are you gifting Sagittarius with? What are you gifting Sagittarius with? Oh, wow. A lot. Definitely balance coming in. And, you may need self-control today, for sure. Especially as, you know, things are really starting to shift. In order to bring balance in, you're going to need to not be aggressive, kind of, it's telling you to express yourself constructively, right? Pay attention to the areas in your life or personality that are in need of profound change. And I feel like that's what might be changing. Like, you know, you're speaking and taking actions more from a balanced state. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius, in the extended, I will go over what this emotional conversation is about. And that's what I have for you, Toodles.